Joseph Crudup here. Welcome to my show. Today is Thursday, July the 10th, 2025. How's it going, everybody? Well, the source for the people here in Texas continues today as we have 160 people missing. And I just had an update for everybody here today. The source and the death has told 120. So for missing into 7 days. The deaths had told 120 people, including the adults and the children. Boy, it's just terrible thing to see what's happening up there in Texas. And they just hoping and hoping and hoping. Families and thoughts and prayers go out to the families. Now, let's go to the USA Today. The community of Carville, Texas, ravaged by the catastrophic flooding of the Grand Palo River nearly a week ago, was mourning its loss today as rescue teams continue to grow in the task of recovering the remains of missing victims. At least 120 people have been found dead since heavy rainfall overwhelming the river and flowed through homes and lit camps in the early morning hours of July 4th. 96 of those killed were in the hardest hit county in central Texas, Cole County, where the total includes at least 36 children. More than 160 people are still missing in the county, officials saying in a Thursday update, and hopes of finding any survivors had this miserable with each passing day. County authorities said they haven't made a live rescue since the day of the flood. Among the missing are all 5 campers and consumers for the Christian Girls Camp. Camp Mesquite, which contained at least 27 children and stepped among the death toll. Cole County authorities and Texas Gov. Greg Abbott have pleased that search crews will continue working until every missing person is found. They also face tough questions about who is to blame for the little warning about the catastrophic floods. On Wednesday evening, crowds gathering at a Carville High School for the voter to pray for the victims and missing. The kingdom of God, and it says this, the kingdom of God looks like thousands of our tales walking along the riverbanks, flaring their power. Carville resident Josh Smithson, director of the Christian Youth Outreach Organization's Long Life, say at the version, the kingdom of God looks like Carroll County rising together in a time of need. And yeah, and I mean, whoever says that the kingdom of God says like, well, anyway, they all know they had to have those people back when when you found these people, they're all possibly dead, and there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, who's to blame for this? Who's to blame for everybody? It says this right now. The kingdom of God looks like Cole County rising together in the time of need. That's what people stand together and they are looking. It has been an emotional day. And yeah, it has been an emotional day for everybody in Texas. Trump to meet first responders, families of flood victims. President Donald Trump plans to meet with family members of flood victims and first responders during his trip Friday to Central Texas. A White House official said Trump will also receive a table discussion with local officials, according to the administrative official, Texas Gov. Greg Abbott, is also set to attend. The White House has not said at what time Trump will arrive in Texas. Well, 120 people have been confirmed dead, and another 160 people are still missing after heavy rainfall overwhelmed the Garden Colorado River in and around Cole County in the early morning hours of July 4th. So it just happened so far and so fast you can never even know. So so Trump will be there Friday. Now, as for sure, let's go to the AP, the Associated Press. Now, as the Colorado River swells, flowing a wall of water heading downstream, sirens blowing over to the tiny river community of comfort and last ditch wanting to get out of those for those who have missed cell phones of alerts and firefighters going street to street telling people to get out. Alan Mullers, Assistant Chief of the Comfort Volunteer Fire Department, believes that long, flat on the morning of July 4th say lies. The sirens are a testament to the determination of the community that has experienced deadly floods in the past, warning residents devastated floodwaters that hours earlier had killed at least 118 people in communities along the same river, including 27 campers and counselors in neighborhood boroughs, Cole County. That county did not have warning system like the one in Comfort. Everyone in Comfort and more than 2,200 persons unincorporated or incorporated community in Kendall County survived the flooding with many people along the river evacuated in time, Mullins said. So now it's happened. So now in Texas, in small Texas, people have warned that those who live up there in these counties actually look. What has happened is it said the Kendall counties said that people having survived the flood out there in Kendall County and they had to evacuate. They just had to evacuate for people. They just said like this. And I can show that, I mean, things have happened so far for real. And I mean for real. Oh, boy, boy. And now let's go to Fox News. Now, in Fox News right now, volunteers had the sitting upon Cole County, Texas, in the days following last weekend's disastrous flood. While many have come to help with sources, cleanup efforts, and donations, others are looking to heal the community in a different way. Several faith-based groups are working to help survivors and victims, families, lean on God as they grappling with a long road to recover. Josh Holland, International Director of the Bill Graham Rapid Response Team, spoke with Fox News Digital about the impact of ministering to people who had gone through recent tragedies. The Billy Graham Rapid Response Team focuses on the spiritual and emotional needs of people in crisis, making it a good fit to help those in Carville through this difficult time. Now, I mean, they says, look, people have to come together, they have to pray together, and everything will be okay, hoping that they're going to find those victims, but they possibly could be dead and something like this. It won't happen for real. Now we told the death wives had told about 100 and 19 people, 120 people for sure. So now, I mean, look, this whole thing is just a mess up there in Texas, in Colville. I mean, it's just not looking good. And people didn't see it coming. They just didn't see it coming. They had to forget about it for real. And we're going to do an update for tomorrow. So I'm going to get an update for tomorrow. But yeah, it says this, how this, I mean, this has been happening up there in Texas, the flood. People have ruined their homes, they ruined the vehicles, and they ruined everybody's lives. And they took everyone's lives for real. This flood water just didn't come to pass, you know? So anyway, you know how it goes, and it's bad out there. So now, it is what it is. Now, as I come to the close right now, this is the seventh day here, and it just says this. Now, you could go to ABC News. At least 120 people are dead from the devastation. At least 120 people are dead from the devastated flooding in Texas Hill County. Cole County was hit the hardest with at least 96 deaths, including 36 children. President Donald Trump signed the disaster declaration for the county, and the Federal Emergency Management Agency is on the ground now. Search and rescue operations are ongoing. Now, 1:15 p.m. Dawn says alert went out from the National Weather Service, but doesn't mean it was hard. As questions swirl surrounding the timeline of who was notified about the flooding when, if more could have been done. Department of Homeland Security Secretary Kristen Noem said an alert from the National Weather Service was sent to people in the flood zones, but she said that doesn't mean that people heard it. That is for local officials to determine what their alert system is. Y'all told Fox and Friends. So they didn't hear the system. The system has not been hard. Noah said the new poster from the Federal Emergency Management Agency is to allow state and locations to make decisions on what is best for their communities. Governor Greg Abbott has scheduled a special legitimate session for later this month to focus on, in part, improving warning systems for flood conditions. Now, 12 states sending teams to hard-hit Cole County. More than 2,100 responders were on the ground in Cole County from local, states, and federal agencies. Colville Police Community Service Officer Jonathan Lamb said, 10 states have already sent teams to Cole County, and teams from 2 more states are en route, Lamb said. The number of missing in Cole County remains at 161, including 5 campers and non-customers from Camp Musty, Lamb, this Thursday. The number of fatalities in Cole County stands at 96, including 300 children. And that's what Lamb said. So now it has been a rough day here. And again, our hearts and thoughts and prayers go out to the families, and our hearts goes out to the families. We had 36 children missing. We had 36 children dead and adults. It has been a sad time up there in Texas Hill and Colville County. And yes, it is what it is. So now, for all of us here on the Joseph Crudup Show, we had a great time, and see you tomorrow, Tuesday, and take care of everybody, and peace out, everybody. And I hope you see you there. Take care, and God bless.